Hey guys, so today I'm going to be teaching you how to measure a wheelchair. And first thing we're going to do is seat height. To get proper seat height, what you do is you measure from the heel of the foot to the popliteal fold. Is it okay if I measure you? So you do that by placing the tape measure on the heel of the foot once again. And then you go up, popliteal fold. Nice. And you want to add 2 inches to make sure the wheelchair clears things while you're rolling around in it. Next, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be measuring seat depth. So what you want to do is, you want to measure from the posterior part of the person up to the popliteal fold. Like so. You want to add 2 inches to this measurement so that way the wheelchair doesn't rub on the back of their leg. So next we're going to be measuring seat width. To do that, you're going to take your tape measure and you're going to measure from the widest parts of the individual, like so. And you want to add 1.5 inches to this measurement in case they wear baggy clothing or have things in their pockets, to give adequate room for the individual. Next, we're going to be measuring the back height of the seat. To do that, you're going to be measuring from the posterior part of the seat all the way up to the person's, the floor of the axilla. And then from this measurement, we're going to subtract 4 inches, so that way the backrest doesn't rub on the scapula at all. So we're going to take that measurement. Can you please raise your arm, miss? Like so. And then we'll subtract 4 inches from that. And finally, we're going to do armrest height. To do that, I'm going to have her hold her arm about 90 degrees out in front of her. I'm going to be measuring from, once again, the back of that seat all the way up to her olecranon process. And we're going to be adding 1 inch for adequate armrest height. Like so. And for Sadie, the backrest height is a little too high, so I would want to adjust her seat so that way it's not rubbing up on her scapula. But other than that, I think it's going to be a pretty good fit. Hey guys, so today I'm going to be teaching you how to use a wheelchair. I have my assistant here to show you and demonstrate what I explained. So first we're going to start off with bilateral upper extremities. So the patient has no use of the legs. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have Mr. Mello. He's going to grab the sides of the wheelchair and you go forward. He's just going to push with both hands. Let's kind of move him forward. To stop, he's just going to grab onto those wheels, and then to go back, he'll push himself back. Now to stop right there. Let's say he has one upper extremity and one lower extremity. What he's going to do is he's still going to push with the one right hand that he has, and his right foot he's going to use to kind of scoot himself forward too. And he's going to stop and go back. And with this one, he's able to turn by maneuvering with his hand and kind of kicking his foot to whichever side he wants to go to. If he has bilateral lower extremities, the way he's going to do is he's going to kind of walk himself forward. It's important when he walks himself forward to use his whole foot, heel to toe, so that he can avoid cramps in the hamstrings. Go ahead and go back for me. To do turns, he's going to make little walking motions to the sides. That's how you maneuver with that. And then to go back to upper extremity, just to show how to turn, you're going to pull one wheel back and push the other one forward, whichever way you want to go. So if he wants to make a right turn, he pushes back on the right wheel and pushes forward with the left wheel. So next, what we're going to be going through, we're going to be going through obstacles. So with this obstacle here, he needs to get around it. He's going to approach the obstacle, and he sees it coming, so he's going to start turning before he gets to it. Doing the same stuff, he goes around it and avoids any type of collision. And he's gonna keep rolling out here. This way, this way, this way, this way. And as he rolls out here, he notices there's this curb right here. So I'm gonna show you guys now how we go up and down curbs. So when you're descending the curb with your patient, first thing you wanna do is to inform them that you're gonna be going down the curb. So, hey Brian, we're gonna get ready to go down this curb. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop the front wheels up by doing a little wheelie. After I turn them around, I'm gonna prop those front wheels up. Brian, we're gonna get ready to go down. And I'm gonna slowly ease the back wheels off the curb. And then once I do that, I just lower down the front wheels. Now to get up the curb, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna once again inform him that we're gonna be going up. I'm gonna be lifting the little wheels up after I turn him around. And then I'm gonna be pulling these big wheels on top of the curb like so. That's how you get up and down the curb. So now we're gonna be learning how to go up and down ramps. Brian's gonna be demonstrating. When you're going down the ramp, the most important thing is you wanna be leaning back in the seat. It's gonna be a counterbalance so you don't fall forward while you're going down. And if you are able to use your hands and your legs, you're gonna wanna use your legs to slow yourself down. If you only have hands, you just wanna really try to go as slowly as you can down the ramp. Something that might help is having someone assist you if possible as well. When going up the ramp, it's kind of the opposite. You want to lean forward, that way you don't roll backwards, and you want to be a little bit more aggressive with your pushing, put some more power into it, and you get them nice and easy just like Brian did. And we're going to go ahead and keep rolling over here to the door right here. So now when it comes to opening and closing doors, what you want to do is you want to approach the door at an angle so that way you don't get caught going inside of it, as Brian is doing right now. And he's going to go out and reach for that door handle. And as he holds it back, he's going to use his other hand to roll himself in nice and easily. And if you are able to use your legs, you go walk yourself in, that helps.